Hello. This is Logan Muffin, and I sort of just want to talk about where I've been, and to do that, I'm gonna play some of the new Doom plus Doom 2 update that just came out on Steam. Um, I really like Doom. I find it really relaxing. Um, and I'm whispering right now because uh, it's currently like 3 a.m. so I can't be too loud. I'll explain a bit, but let's just get started. So, where have I been? Hold on. Like 5%. Where have I been? Well, the answer to that is that I've sort of been on a hiatus. I mean, that's sort of obvious, but a lot of things have been happening in my life that I don't really want to get into details about. Um, it's been kind of rough, but I mean, it wasn't rough initially. So, let me go back. Uh, my. I started, or my last video on my main channel was on May 29th, uh, which was the mods video. But, anyways, since then, after that video, I kind of lost motivation. Uh, but then, and starting in like July, I started to get my motivation back a bit. But then all hell broke loose in my personal life, and um, no longer living at the place that I used to be living. So things have sort of been a mess, and it's upsetting. But yeah, I haven't been really able to focus enough to make any videos properly. Of course, I've been working on stuff and I have ideas, but I haven't been really focusing enough to close out anything or have the motivation to close out anything. Um, so that sort of explains where I've been a little bit. Um, if you're watching this right now, it's probably on the second channel, which means that you're a real one. You're a fucking real one. Especially because I'm not playing Fallout New Vegas. And people on YouTube really don't care unless it's my New Vegas content. Um, which I don't really mind about, but like I have other passions. And Doom is one of them. I mean, I really, really like Doom. I make levels for it. I mean, if you search my name on YouTube, you'll find my channel, but you'll also find all of my Doom levels that people have played and posted reviews of. Um, so, yeah. Am I missing anything? 7 secrets, holy shit. Um, and yeah, Doom is one of my passions, and I've never really explored it on the channel. So I thought maybe the second channel would be a good spot for that. Just doing chill playthroughs, because I really like just watching chill playthroughs where people are just talking and playing the game and not being like loud and like distracting. And I just really like that. So I'm gonna do a bit of that. I open this? No. But we're playing No Rest for the Living. I've not played this particular WOD. I know it released in 2010, and it's sort of kind of official. I think it is actually official, but it wasn't made by id Software. But you know, it's good. So that first level, I know I was kind of talking, I haven't been commenting on the level that much, but the first level is kind of classic tech base, and I really, enjoy that. It's kind of, just easy, something I can sink my teeth into without really thinking about it all that much. Ooh, having to get this paint on onto the bare single shotgun. Luckily it didn't go south. So, my next video, and, if you're here, you're a real one, so I'll give you the inside scoop. My next video is going to be a playthrough video. And I've been working on it, I've been scripting it out. It's a video on a New Vegas mod list that is supposed to be like this super hardcore like challenge, like super realistic, you can like you get shot 3 times and then you bleed out and die, So that's sort of my next video. And I have a couple of other videos in the works that are partially done. I just haven't been able to close them out. Specifically 2 videos, one of which is really close to done, but I think it kind of sucks. So I've just sort of been holding off on editing it because I don't like editing particularly. Especially when the video is not that good. It's alright. I'm not saying it's terrible. Also, that's glitching out. Wow. 30 years of Doom and you're still glitching out. Couldn't even update it to work. No, I'm just playing. Dark room. Okay. So that's where the progress is on the videos. I think once I start getting my motivation back a little bit, I'll be able to release like a bunch of videos like pretty quickly. Like 3 videos in a month. Because I already have like, I could get like 3 videos out right now with like a week, 2 weeks of work. If I could only just have motivation, because I have, well, do I want to say this publicly? Well, I already said that if you're here, that you're fucking real. So, I have ADHD, and that makes it very difficult for me to focus on things. I'm not medicated for it. I did try medication, but it made my heart start pulling funnies and like start beating out my chest and like start racing and acting really weirdly. So yeah, I went off the medication, which really sucks because it makes it hard for me to focus and do anything particularly intensive unless I am really interested in it. Oh, I'm back at the beginning of the level. Nice. Okay. Alright, let's give this a little speed run. Just focus up. So yeah, that's sort of been a roadblock. That's why my upload schedule is not as consistent as other YouTubers, because I sort of have bits where I'm like really focusing on YouTube, and then like then there's just like months where I'm just like, I cannot do anything because I'm not able to focus on it. And that's sort of where my inconsistent upload schedule comes from. So if you're ever wondering about that, you know, there's the answer. I'm loving having to regular shotgun cacodemons. Just get me the fuck out of here. Okay, so I say these maps are pretty well designed so far. I don't have too many complaints. Texturing, it's alright. I did like the texturing on the first level. I think it's pretty good. If you've never watched me play or critique a Doom level, or like know me from Doom World forums, I am very like particular about like textures. Like if there isn't like a consistent like color scheme, or like textures are just like mishmash or out of place, then my brain gets very upset and I cannot like a level because I think it looks like trash. Oh no, I'm not blowing myself up. I'm not dying. Okay, get the fuck out of here. That could have killed me. So this level's called the Pain Labs. There's 92 monsters. How am I only like halfway through this? I guess I did kind of leave some monsters alive. Ooh. Yeah, so I guess let's talk about the Doom 2 update that just went live on Steam like a week ago. Some people in the community, in the Doom community, have been very upset because of the mods that are available. It has a Bethesda and id Software have seen fit to make a integrated mod page where you can download mods directly inside the game, just like for Skyrim and Fallout 4. In fact, it's basically just like Skyrim and Fallout 4, which is kind of coincidental that my two favorite franchises, Doom and Fallout, are both owned by Bethesda. Which id Software is technically a separate studio, but they're owned by Bethesda, so yeah, kind of coincidental, but it does mean that they are sort of doing the same thing at the moment. Both Doom and Fallout have this mod workshop. But the issue, the controversy when it comes to the community is that Doom has a very, like, how shall we say, it's the oldest modding scene out there, and it has a lot of old mods made by people who aren't in the community anymore. So, you know, you have to credit people when you're, like, uploading mods. So, or if it's, like, derivative, you know, you have to credit it. And if you don't, you know, it's kind of an asshole move. But, some people are kind of upset because anyone can just upload anything to the new mod page for the update. So just anyone can upload anything, and original creators won't get any credit. So that's kind of been irking people. Fortunately, I think that's kind of been a subdued response. I think it's mainly a response coming from the older people in the community. Because Doom has had 30 years of modding, and there's people that have been around for almost that long that are still, kicking around. It's kind of a growing issue in the community, if you ask me, because there are new people, newer Doom fans like myself, who have sort of come because of, the rise in, boomer shooters and, other retro games, Doom has definitely had a resurgence in, the last decade. It wasn't very popular in, the 2000s. Of course it was very popular when it came out, but it sort of, wasn't very popular, and then sort of came back. And, it's been attracting, retro game enthusiasts like myself, and people like boomer shooters. But it, it creates an issue of, a divide within the community. And just people that have different viewpoints and ideas of how the community should be. Luckily, I don't think it's that big of an issue. I think Doom World, which is the main Doom modding website out there, it's pretty unified. The moderation is really good. People who come in there just to start shit, they don't last very long, which I'm really grateful for that as someone who uses Doom World all the time. Also, this level's pretty good. So I think, I kind of don't know where I was going, and I don't want to die. Whew, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, secret teleporter. What the fuck? Really got killed by a fucking sniper, Hell Knight. Okay. But yeah, just internal community stuff. That doesn't really particularly matter, but I just felt like ranting about it. Yeah, baby. Alright. Wait, how the fuck did I get over there? Can I not? Oh, there we go. Give me that rad suit. Okay. So yeah. But getting back to the new update, other people were worried that it was going to, supplant the the modding, like, establishment that Doom has had for however many fucking years, which is totally ridiculous of a worry. Um, there is sort of a worry of, like, certain mods, like, you know, falling into, like, under control of a corporation. I understand that, you know, there's reasons to not trust people, but I don't think it's going to happen considering the long history of Doom modding. And if you look at other, like if you look at Skyrim, for example, most of everything that is uploaded on the Bethesda.net uh, page also has like a Nexus page. So don't really worry about modders suddenly bending the knee to, you know, corporate will or whatever. But there are some people that are just paranoid. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. But I think I should get off the topic of weird modding drama now. How's your day going? Did you drink any water? Should probably drink water. You know what? I should probably drink water. Give me a second. So, drinking water, the value of drinking water has been proven by scientists, unlike any of the shit that I say, which is pure, just my opinion and not giving a shit about what people think of me. Ugh, alright. Man. Oh, I'm confused, and I'm getting killed. And I'm out of shells. I really have 20 rockets and no launcher. Sorry, 25 rockets and no launcher. Yeah. Oh. Found a secret area. I don't like how they changed the secret sound. It's definitely worse. Of course, my favorite secret sound will always be, "That's right," from Epic 2. Which Epic 2 is just the best. If you're watching this and you only know me from Fallout and you've made it this far, first off, well done. I'm really not that interesting to demand like 30 minutes of your time completely unfiltered. Oh, there's the rocket launcher. Yeah, I'm really not that interesting. I don't think I really deserve it. So thank you, but second off, if you want to play some really good Doom mods, like if you want to play like how I'm playing, First off, you need a source port, and I recommend Nugget Doom, which is, yes, it has the logo of a chicken nugget. It's the best. It has a lot of quality of life features, and it's just great. I recommend just playing the stock Doom 2 game first, because the first Doom is kind of boring by modern standards, at least in my opinion, and you're not really missing anything if you skip right to Doom 2. Though Doom 2 has a lot of boring ass maps too. But it's good to learn about the game. It's really freaking easy. Of course, it's not gonna be easy your first time around, but once you play Doom 2, then you want to play Nostalgia, which came out a couple years ago. It's by a guy named Myolden, and basically it's modern level design with a little bit of it's more of like vanilla Doom with modern level design, and it's really good. It ratchets up the difficulty a little bit, so, but it's a really good introduction to what Doom mods are like, at least vanilla style Doom mods. And then after that, you gotta play Valiant. Valiant's just the best. Either Valiant or Going Down. If you want something different, like just different gameplay, then you play Valiant. If you want something really freaking difficult, then you play Plutonia, and then you play Going Down. Which Going Down is amazing. It's made by Cyriac Harris. Yeah, that Cyriac, if you know him from YouTube. And he is the greatest of all time, in my opinion, when it comes to Doom mapping. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about that last level. I like that last level. I was kind of confused towards the end, but I liked it. Good texturing, good areas, good arenas. But yeah, Cyriac, he's the greatest. He's the absolute fucking best, and no one will ever change my mind on that. Ooh, Revenant! Yeah. This is why I said I'm not that interesting, because I'm really not. I'm kind of bewildered that I even got successful on YouTube, because I'm not a conventional YouTuber. Like, I don't really have good editing skills. My editing skills are kind of shit. I think I'm kind of funny. Not that funny. I don't know. Tell me in the comments what you watch me for. What you particularly like about me. Because my self-esteem is as shit as my editing skills. No, wait, no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm fine. Mostly. But it is sort of a weird thing to think about that 9,000 people have subscribed to me when when I don't think I'm really that good. Didn't mean for it to get so emotional all of a sudden, but I mean, I'm just sort of thinking about things. Yellow Skull. Where did I just see the Yellow Skull door? It's over here. Yeah. Also, I'm kind of tired right now. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But yeah, I'm kind of tired. You might be wondering, like, why Doom? Why do you like Doom so much? And it has to do with the game is really simple and easy to just, like, zone out with. Especially with WODs like these that have, like, really simple, like, vanilla tech bases and, like, slime bases. Because you can really just sort of, like, run through and start shooting and not really think about anything and just sort of zone out. I find Doom to be a very chill game, and I think that has to do with its simplicity. It's not really complex like a lot of, like, modern day first person shooters. Like, it's really simple, and there's not, like, much to think about when you're playing. You just think about the game. There we go. Huh. I think I have to go around. Where the fuck am I supposed to go here? As soon as I'm talking about how the game is really simple and fun, I'm getting stuck. That's another thing that you have to watch out for when it comes to Doom, which is some levels, especially older ones, are really confusingly designed. I mean, if you play the vanilla game, if you play original Doom, be prepared to get lost a lot. With Doom 2, it's not as bad. Doom 2, it's a lot harder to get lost, though there are still some levels where it's easy to get lost, like the chasm. But, you know, overall, Doom 2, it's a bit harder to get lost in there. But overall, especially if you look into, like, WODs like Hell Revealed, you know, Memento Mori, like older shit, which I highly recommend you don't, because a lot of those WODs are pretty shit. And, like, what's another older one that is, like, really confusing? Icarus, Vivisection. Oh. That's also the title of a Going Down map. Just a lot of... Oh yeah, TNT Evolution. I mean, that... Some people like it. A lot of old heads like it, but TNT Evolution is, like, straight trash. At least in my opinion. I mean, it sucks. A lot of the levels are really confusing. It's like the epitome of, like, confusing levels. Like, half of the levels you're gonna get lost in. Which, granted, also kind of describes original Doom, but, I mean, it's really bad with TNT. That last level, let me comment on the last level. That last level was not really memorable. I don't really like hell-themed levels. I think, like, the marble and, like, the blood and, like, the red rocks are kind of just, like, boring and overdone. Especially marble. I don't like the look of marble. At least in Doom. Because it's green and I think it looks sickly and ugly. Yeah. Right here. I guess accents like these are fine, but when you have the whole map made out of marble... You know what I really like, though? Brown stone. Brown stone is my fucking jam. It's my favorite type of vanilla Doom level. It's brown and red blood. just like Crimson Tide from Alien Vendetta, which is another great one. Another one that, you know, really would recommend. You know, Alien Vendetta, and then Ancient Aliens. Other WODs that I give the highest recommendation. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. Oh, there's a yellow door over there. Oh, holy shit. Something behind me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, overall, so far, I mean, I'm halfway through the WOD. I think a lot of these levels are pretty short and punchy, and I think they're kind of good. Some of them are kind of forgettable. They don't really, like, say much. But some levels, like these ones, I mean, I love this Blood Falls area. Like, this level's pretty good. Like, I love the visuals in this level. It's fucking great. Yeah, and these little trims that they have on the stairs and the walkways. Very good stuff. You're probably wondering why why I'm not playing I'm not playing Legacy of Rust right now, because that's the new expansion that just dropped, that they sort of fashioned out of a lot of cut content, cut areas from Doom 1's development. And the reason for that is because No Rest for the Living was previously the only way you can get it on PC, legally at least, is if you had Doom 3 on Steam, and it was bundled with that. No, I didn't have Doom 3, but thankfully as soon as I bought it, they released this new update. You know, I bought it specifically so I could play No Rest for the Living, and then they released this new update, and just give it out for free, which is kind of funny, but also kind of tragic. I don't care about losing money. Doom 3 was like $3 or some shit. So it's not really like a total loss. But still, it is kind of funny, the timing. I think I bought like Doom 3 like 2 weeks before they released this update. So it's kind of funny to think about. But that's why I'm playing No Rest of the Living now, because, you know, I didn't get to it in the time in between me buying Doom 3 and them releasing this update. So I'm just playing it on here. Which I guess is kind of weird. You might think, like, oh, you know, I bought Doom 3, I might as well play it on there to get my money's worth, but the version on Doom 3 is shittier. I guess I could play it on one of my source ports, but, you know, then I have to move the files around. It's like a whole pain in the dick. So, you know, I'm just sort of playing it on here. Also, this is a good, you know, it's a good way to test out this new port that they have. Because I did actually first play Doom on the Doom Classic Unity port, which is, this is basically an enhanced version of that. And I dug it. I mean, I definitely like playing on source ports better, like Nugget Doom or GZ Doom. And those are my two source ports of choice. But I'm digging this new update. Like, it does actually feel good to come back to this official port, especially considering all they've added to it. And I think once I play No Rest for the Living, and I also finish Legacy of Rust, which I'm halfway through, just playing through that on my own, I will have played all official Classic Doom content, which is, I mean, there's a lot of official Classic Doom content. Oh wait, no, actually, that's a lie, because I have not played Sigil 2. I haven't played it yet. I need to play it. I know it just came out like this year. So yeah, I gotta play Sigil 2, since that's, you know, kind of official. Thanks, Romero. And I keep dying on this fight. And this is gonna be kind of a controversial opinion, but I do not like the first Sigil. I think it's boring. I think the texturing is ugly. A lot of the fights are just kind of dragged out really long. Some of the level design is confusing. Yeah, I think Sigil 2, overall, it's like a 4 out of 10. Like, it gets like a mid to like a thumbs down from me. I don't, or just the original Sigil. I don't know why I said Sigil 2 there, because I haven't played Sigil 2. But I don't have my hopes up. The thing is, like, John Romero, ironically, I liked John Romero's comeback, like, warm-up levels better than what he made for Sigil. I mean, Phobos Control is pretty shitty, but Tech Gone Bad's a fucking great level. I mean, I was expecting to, like, really hate it because of how much I dislike Sigil. But I played it and I was like, you know, this isn't bad. Like, it's actually kind of good. Especially the boss fight. That boss fight is amazing. But yeah, Phobos Mission Control, that level is just kind of confusing and meh. But, you know, Tech Gone Bad, it's up there. It's good. Oh my god, this fucking fight sucks. I'm getting my ass handed to me. Okay, don't die. I'm starting to fire rockets. Which you probably should have done way earlier. There's 200 monsters on this map. Oh my Jesus, Mancubi, don't do that. Okay. Ooh, breathe a sigh of relief here. What the shit? No, I can't breathe a sigh of relief. I'm getting fucked. Oh, God. No, I didn't want to switch weapons then. Oh, exit. Okay. I see an exit door, I'm running. Okay. Level 5. That last part was difficult, just getting surrounded on all sides. Very difficult. Level 6. Let's see here. Infernal Blood. Well, it's kind of a boring looking hell themed level. I already don't like that. 133 monsters. Okay. Sort of just running around. There's an archvile. Where the fuck is that archvile? I love that Revenants and Hell Knights hate each other. It's like they're mortal enemies or some shit. Always fucking infighting. See? Hello? That's strange. Oh my god, there's an archvile right there. Where the fuck is that archvile? I don't want to blow myself up. That wasn't my objective. Okay. It's kind of hard to use a rocket launcher in these corridors. I'll just wait for the archvile to come to me. And meanwhile, I'll try to figure out what the fuck I need to do here to open it up. There we go. Thank you. There's where that archvile is. There's where I came from. So yeah, I am just sort of chillaxing. I probably should go to bed soon. I mean, I'm tired. I have to wake up in the morning at like 12. Which sounds really funny for me to say, but my sleep schedule is genuinely fucked enough for that to be a challenge. You know, if you know, you know. So, yeah. Oh, holy shit. Okay, okay. Hold on a second. So, yeah, Fallout and Doom are my main passions in terms of video games. I really like them. I've been saying passions, but I guess what I should really be saying is hyperfixations. You know, I fixate on them really fucking heavily. If you're autistic, and, you know, I mean, I'm autistic, so if you're watching my videos, you know, it's probably a higher than average chance, you know, I don't know, I won't be able to tell you an exact statistic, but, you know, if you're autistic, you know, put that in the comments. But the other thing I hyperfixate on really heavily is just music. And not like, and usually like really obscure music. I've really been listening to a lot of DJ Shadow and a lot of other like chill, like instrumental hip-hop stuff, like Prefuse 73, and I really like Cloud Dead, a lot of like weird alt hip-hop stuff that people don't really think about or care about, but that's what I'm really into. Oh, and Flying Lotus. Flying Lotus is fucking weird and amazing. Ooh. You know what? I think I'm too tired to fight pain elementals and narrow ledges. So I think I'm gonna call it. I'm too. I'm. I'm fucking done. So yeah. There we go. I don't have anything else to say. Goodbye.